Hi, I'm Valerie. I'm going to show you how to make felt green beans today for the kids for their kitchen. What you're going to need is some green felt. You're going to need your scissors. You're going to need a piece of paper to draw your pattern on. You're going to need some thread. You can use embroidery floss, which looks nice, or you can use plain thread. I usually end up using whatever I have in the house. And you need some fiber fill stuffing. So the first thing you're going to do is make you a pattern. My pattern's 3 inches wide, it's 1 inch deep, and I guess you could say it's a full quarter moon. What I would do is draw it out, cut one out, and test it and make sure you like it before you cut out 30 like I did for how many I have over here. So I've doubled this, so I'm going to cut that out. I already have, and I have them right here. So the first thing I'm going to do is I have my two. I'm going to use orange thread just so you can see it. I would normally use the green, but I just want you to see it. Okay, so the first thing we're going to do is open it, and you're going to push it through to the back up into the knot. And then you're going to shut it, and you're going to come from the front out to the back, and then we're going to do a blanket stitch. So you do front to the back and make sure your thread is under the needle and pull it through. Front to the back, under, thread under, needle on top. So you'll just keep doing this all the way across the bottom. I'm not a very good sewer by hand, so I tend to make my thread not as long so that it doesn't catch on me and get all knotted up. It may take me a few to get around it, but it's better than me getting it knotted. So I'm going to continue this around till it gets the whole bottom, and I'm going to switch out. So here I have one that it's done all the way across the bottom already. So I'm going to move on to the top of it. So I'm just going to start here where I ended and just continue my blanket stitch. Across the top. I'm going to go a little bit less than halfway across the top, and then I'm going to stuff it. So we've got this. It's a little bit less than half, and what we're going to do is we're going to get some fiber fill. And I take a piece of it and I just keep twisting it in my fingers so that it's compacted. That makes it a lot easier to put inside the green bean. So I have my half sewn green bean here, and then I just open it up and push it in over to the side as good as I can. Just keep pushing it. And then whatever is left, sometimes I get too much and have to pull some out. So then whatever's left, just put it in there, and then continue your sewing with your blanket stitch to the very end. So then once you get to the end, if you have enough thread, you can knot it off with the thread. If not, just cut it, tie a few knots, tie a few knots, and then cut the thread off. And this is about 30 green beans that I have done. You need to have enough for all the kids to have on their plate for dinner. Hope you enjoyed that. Talk to you soon. Bye.